Yes, no new concerns. So all the players who were available the other night are also available for tomorrow. And for that, lots of competition, also many opportunities, and we will see how we will go. Well, I'm asked more or less this question since, I don't know, 24 months or 18 months, and our answer is always, it's always the same. He's on the long-term contract with us, and we are all happy. So from our side, there's no intention to do anything. He's on a long-term contract. He's one of our best players, a key player for our success. So no intention from our side. Why should we send him away? So we are all happy with him. Also, when I would walk in his shoes anyhow, right now what we can offer to him, a club who totally trusts him, a head coach who totally trusts him, teammates who love him, supporters who love him. Right now with us, he will play in the best league in the world next season for a really good club. He has good chance if he goes further on with this type of performances, also to play an important role, to play many minutes. It's never a guarantee because there will be also competition for his position, but a great chance also because he knows how much we trust him and how much we support him. Also a great chance for him, for us to shine on the top level. So if I would walk in his shoes, and for even for him, it makes no sense right now to have a move to a different club just because it's a different club, or he can earn a few more pounds if I'm honest. In the end, I have to say, so it makes no sense to have a move to a club to Germany, to a club who plays for position 12, or La Liga who plays for position 10, or right now here to somewhere in England who is playing for position 14 or whatever. Makes no sense. And my gut feeling is also like it makes no sense in his age to have a move to a club where he's a backup for someone, for a top club. Anyhow, where everyone thinks, okay, we want him as a backup, for example, makes also no sense. So for me, he has the potential and the quality to play for the best clubs in the world. And if one of these best clubs in the world, one of the top clubs here in England, or let's say the top 4 in Germany, or the top 3 or 4 in Spain, say, no, listen, we want to sign Max Aarons and he's our future for the next 4 or 5 years, he will be our right fullback anyhow, he will play an important role, then I'm quite sure that it would be a good move for him, definitely, because it would be the next step. And there would be then some talks between the clubs, and there will be a solution. Because if a club out of this category wants to sign a player as number 1 on this position in this age, and also trust him and backs him that much anyhow, then there will be also a solution of money, because these clubs have also the potential to be there with an offer that is also for us acceptable anyhow. But we don't have to speak about any other rumors or speculation. He's linked each and every day with a different type of club. For me, it just makes sense for us and also for Max, if there is a top club here in England, in Germany, in Spain, who wants him really as a number 1 target for the future, for the next 4 or 5 years anyhow. And if I would walk in Max management shoes, I would also recommend exactly like this. So it makes no sense anyhow to have a move just because he earns a few more pounds. So I'm still think he has a proper salary anyhow, and there's no need anyhow to have a panic move or something like this. It has to be right for him. And then if one of these top clubs comes with an offer, I think there's also a good chance that there will be a solution in the end, but not before. Because my feeling is also we have also to take responsibility also for Max, because we also have to make sure that the next move is, if he wants to move anyhow, that this next move is not just a move about money, but also important move for his career. And if this all comes together, then there will be a solution, but not before. But again, so there are no talks at the moment. There is nothing in the background anyhow. So we'll see how it develops. There's enough time anyhow, and for that we are quite relaxed. I think the good thing is we can be more ambitious, because the situation 2 years ago, we are right now as a club in a much better position. Because 2 years ago we had this, we had the decision to make. Do we try everything? And as a self-funding club, we will never be able to spend £100 million. It's no chance for us. But do we want to sign a proper centre-back, a proper striker anyhow? Or do we want to use this Premier League money in order to sort all the financial problems from the past out to invest in the infrastructure, to invest in extending contracts of our young players, to invest in our academy anyhow. So, and we had this decision for the mid and the long term future of the club, and not just for the short term, just for one Premier League season anyhow. Because even if we would have spent, let's say, 10, 20 million pounds into the team, of course, it would have increased our chances to stay, but it would have still be no guarantee to stay in this league. So for that, we had a decision, and I think also the promotion back right now is a proof that it was definitely for the mid and the long-term future of the club. Definitely the right decision. Yeah, not for me last season, because I would have wished, of course, to have a bit more competition and a bit more quality in the squad. But it was definitely the right decision of the club, and I always have backed this. Right now, as a club, we're in a much better position. Infrastructure we will still invest in the infrastructure, but not that much like we had to do 2 years ago. We'll still invest also a bit in extending contracts probably, but not that much that we had to do 2 years ago. So it's also all the financial problems are sorted right now. Also, like, we will still be the big underdog, and we will never have opportunities like other clubs on this level as the only self-funding club, and we won't take any risk, also not for the future. But we have a much better position, and for that we can also invest even a bit more into the team, and this will help us also to increase our chances to stay in this league. It will still be hard work, and will still be tough, and a tough challenge in the best league of the world. But my feeling is, as a club, we are much better prepared. Yeah, so it's not my task to speak about the figures or the numbers behind the deals, but I can confirm that both Ben Gibson and also Dimitrios will be with us during next season, and they will become our players, and great, because they were quite important for us during this season, and also already a key part of our business for next season, that both are pretty soon then our players. I'm full of respect. For me, QPR is one of the best football sides. I like the work that Mark has done over there. They are always brave. They are good in possession. They have many good football players. I think Mark is doing a fantastic and outstanding job over there. And I think since we played them, or the form table is the last 20 or 21 games, Watford and us, we are top, but on position 3 is QPR. So it's a bit like flying under the radar, because everyone is speaking a bit about Bournemouth's current form, or Barnsley or whatever. They are on position 3 in the form table over the last, I think, 21 games. And it says a lot about them. So their start was not perfect, and for that, they won't finish in the top 6. But it's one of the best football sides, and we know that especially in the home games, they are unbelievably dangerous, and they had some fantastic results, especially against the top side. So we know it's a difficult task, but we can't choose. We know that we are playing right now against them when they are in red hot form anyhow, but it doesn't mean that we have to raise the white flag, because we are also capable to win points against some proper teams. And we know that we have to be back at our best anyhow, and the average performance won't be enough to win points. So we have to be really good. Yes, in general. So I didn't want to have too many comments, because we were not involved, and we were we are currently playing on championship level, and it's still my gut feeling that doesn't help. That if right now each and every club anyhow wants to win some points and getting some praise if they criticize the Super League, I think the reaction speaks for itself, and it doesn't make sense that I then also join the punishment, because it's too obviously that this idea was crap. This idea was crap, and anyhow. So there was also right now a bit of the chance in the last days to read a little bit about the background, and more like a league where 50 members are permanent. It's not about football, just like about earning money, and anyhow. So I don't want to join. So in a general message, so my feeling is in all the decisions we make, if it's a new Champions League or also new competitions or whatever, the most important topic is we have to make sure that football is a game for human beings. Football is a game for supporters, and football is not just about money, about contracts, about business. It's not a posh thing. It's for each and everyone anyhow, and you don't have to be rich in order to take part in and to support the football club. So football is that successful because each and everyone is invited, and each and everyone is also allowed, and each and everyone has a chance to win the game. If it's a small club or it's a big club, if it's a club with much money or with less money, and this makes this game so unique because even David can win against Goliath anyhow, and we have to make sure that it stays like this, and football stays pure, and of course it's also a bit a part of business, and money is also important in this business, and we can't moan and complain too much about this, but all the decisions that we take has to be in the sense of the supporters, and to make sure that football is for human beings and supporters. And I think it was quite obvious that this decision or this idea of Super League was against all the values that we want to see football stand for. And for that, the idea was really crap, and I don't need to punish it as well. So I think the reaction in the last 2 or 3 days says it all. And I think this problem is sorted, and we won't have to speak about this topic in a couple of months or whatever. I think this is buried, and that's it. I can't be more grateful than there was before. So I was always quite honest and transparent about my attitude, that I'm unbelievably grateful and thankful that I'm allowed to work in this responsible role for such a great club, and I always praised our owners. I spoke about this quite open. I think a club can't ask for better owners because Delia and Michael are leading this club with so much love and so much passion, so much intelligence, and also to be smart and humble, and always thinking about the mid and the long-term future, about the community, about the people. They worry more about the people than about their spotlight anyhow. They try to hide a bit from the spotlight. It's not like just they anyhow want to get the public praise. They always want to make sure that this club will also be well run in a decade or something like this. So I can't ask for better owners for this club, and also for my work, and also our key people, our board, our sporting director Stuart Weber, the quality of his work, but also the quality of him as a person is outstanding. And I was grateful before. So my happiness with my role here with my key people was there was 100%, and it can't be there was more than 100%. So for that, I didn't need the reminder of the fiasco with the Super League. I even knew it before.